Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Straight Outta Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 49 of my Atlanta Braves franchise here in MLB 15 the show. And yes, we're continuing forward with season number 5 in this series. I haven't posted this series in about over a week, but I'm continuing forward. I do want to play out at least the rest of season 5, and as I've said in the past, I can't make any guarantees past this season, but I do want to complete this season, see if we can repeat as World Series champions. We're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies in the final game of a 3-game set in September. This is going to be the only game that I play in the month of September for the season, so we'll be getting into the playoffs in the next episode. Assuming we make it there, I think it's pretty safe to assume we're going to make it there. We enter this game 10.5 games up in the division. Second place is Philadelphia. We're in first place, and like I said, we're 10.5 up, 10 in the loss column, 11 in the win column, as you can tell by the record differential there. But like I said, we're taking on Philadelphia, the team that we spent the first 3 years of this franchise mode with as the general manager of, and a team that still has a lot of the pieces that we brought into Philly, including the one who's going to be making the start today on the mound for them, Eduardo Rodriguez. You'll take a look at him in a moment. Here is the Braves lineup. No Jorge Soler, he got injured, so he's out. He'll be back in the middle of the month, but for now he's out, so we've got Derek Cruz starting in right field for him, and there is the southpaw Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound. He will be the starter for the Phillies. He has been a stud ever since we brought him over to Philadelphia in the Cole Hamels trade, and he got through a 1-2-3 first. So take a look at the Phillies lineup of some notable names that we brought into Philly, like Yasiel Puig, and then some leftovers too, like Herrera, Ashe, Franco, among others. And it's Cody Martin on the mound for the Braves. He enters with more than an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio and an ERA just a tick under 3, so he has been dominant this year. 13-4 is his win-loss record, and you can see he is going to surrender a leadoff base knock to Emilio Bonifacio, who will reach base now. It's Odubel Herrera up next, and Bonifacio on first, 1-2 count. This is going to be fly towards center. McCutchen is back at the track. He will make the play and fire this one in. It will actually go over the head of the second baseman here, and the third baseman can't quite get to it, so Bonifacio is going to try and get the second, and he head first dives, and he's in there safely. So some bad defensive play by the Atlanta Braves there allows the runner to move up into scoring position. Now with one man down, it's Yasiel Puig up. He's going to take ball 4 there, so a 5-pitch walk to Yasiel Puig, who's playing a lot better than he did in his last season when we were there. He's hitting up to 275 now, which is nice to see. And there's going to be a pass ball. This one just gets away from Swihart, and both runners will advance. So second and third now with one man out for Michael Franco. The 3-2 count. This one's going to be ripped towards left. Calhoun on the move, makes the play. Runner's going to be tagged, and here comes the throw, and it's not in time. Bonifacio will score. Puig moves up to third, and the Phillies are on the board. They've got a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first now. Cody Ashe up 1-2 count. Ashe with the strikeout fastball from Cody Martin, and he blows it by Ashe. The first K of the day for Martin, and he's through the first, but Philly's got a 1-0 lead now. Cole Calhoun up with a full count here in the second. He's going to ground this one back up the middle. That will be a base hit, and that would be the first hit of the day for the Braves. So Calhoun is on here with 1 out in the inning. And the next batter will be Derek Cruz, filling in for the injured Jorge Soler. As I mentioned, the 2-2, he strikes out on the changeup, so Rodriguez picks up the strikeout. Now 2 down. It's going to be Tommy La Stella up 0-2 count. La Stella puts this one in play. Slow roller to the shortstop. Crawford charging, flips the second in time, and that would be the third and final out of the inning. So Rodriguez is through the second now. Onto the bottom half of the second. Travis Shaw up 1-2 count. He goes down to the breaking ball. Martin's got his second K of the day. Now here's still bottom 2. It's J.P. Crawford up next. 1-2 count. Fastball, cut fastball actually. First strike, 3 swinging, 2 down. Now it's Tyler Flowers up, and Martin looking for the 1-2-3 inning. He strikes out the side, getting Flowers on the slurve. 3 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down for Martin. He looks to be settling in here now. Bottom 3, it's the pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez up, and Rodriguez's successful start is going to continue, as he is going to do it not only on the mound but also at the dish there, as he gets a base hit back up the middle and will reach. Now he's on second with 2 outs with Yasiel Puig up, but Puig is going to pop this one up foul territory, third base side. Swihart over, and he will make the play for the third and final out of the inning. So we are through 3. Philly just with the 1 run so far, and they've got a 1-0 lead now. Blake Swihart up 1-2 count in the fourth. He goes down on the check swing. Throw, it would be a drop third strike, but the throw to first would be in time, and that would retire the side. Now bottom 4, it is Franco up at the dish, 3-2 count. He's got the only RBI in the day so far, but he's going to go down on the cut fastball, front door cutter, and Martin picks up another strikeout. Now Derek Cruz up with a man on, no one out. He's going to ground this one right to the second baseman, flip to Crawford for 1, over to Shaw at first in time, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. So Rodriguez continues to cruise here as he is through 5 scoreless. Now bottom 5, Tyler Flowers up 3-1 count, and he's going to ground this one to the shortstop deep in the hole. Gordon stops, plants, and fires in time D. Gordon, a man who was moved to second base while with the Dodgers organization because of his lack of arm strength, showing off the strong arm there. He had enough to get Flowers. Of course, Flowers not really the fleetest of foot, and Gordon, they didn't make the strongest throw I've ever seen there from the shortstop position, but still it was a nice play nonetheless. Here's Jace Peterson getting the start for Benito Rodriguez today, as Rodriguez just getting the day off. We've got a day game after a night game here with some Wednesday matinee action from Citizens Bank. And Rodriguez got the day off, but Peterson would strike out there. Now Bonifacio laying down a bunt, but a nice play from Swihart. He gets to it quickly and throws to first in time to retire Bonifacio. So now here we go later in the sixth. It is Odubel Herrera up 3-2 count. And Herrera is going to go down swinging on the cutter. Another strikeout for Martin. He has got, I believe, 5 or 6 now on the day. And you can take a look. The Braves enter play fourth in the NL in ERA as a staff. It has definitely been the strength of the team this year. Now Yasiel Puig up 2 down. 1-1 pitch taken the other way. Deep right field. This one hanging. It's a shallow porch out there. And right, Cruz going back. And he makes the play. Almost dropped it. But he does make the shoestring catch. And we are through 6. So just 3 hits combined from both sides. Only 1 run. It was Phillies on the sac fly in the first. And that's why they've got the 1-0 lead here. Top 7, it's Blake Swihart up 3-1 count. He's going to hit one to deep center field. This ball's back at the track. Herrera turns and faces, reaches up and makes the play. The third and final out of the inning was a loud one. Take a look at the replay. Herrera reaching up. I'm not sure that one would have quite gotten over the fence there if Herrera didn't make the play. But it definitely would have gotten off the fence and would have gone for extra bases had he dropped it. But Shaw would go down there in the 7th, so that is going to be another strikeout for Cody Martin as his stellar day continues. Now it's the 8th. Bonifacio up. He's going to ground this one to the second baseman, flip to short for 1 on to first, in time of 4-6-3 double play. So Martin's day would be done after 8. As we are going to have to try and get a run across if we want to get this into the 9th. It's going to be Benito Rodriguez pinch hitting for the pitcher Martin with 1 out in the inning. 3-2 count. Pitch number 106 on the day for Rodriguez, and it's going to be ball 4. So Benito reaches, earning the walk off of Eduardo. As you can see, the stat line on Rodriguez so far, only 1 hit allowed, but his day would be done. So the manager for Philadelphia is going to look to Sean Doolittle, another one of the pieces that we brought over to Philadelphia, and he will look for the save here as Rodriguez is going for second. He's in there safely, so he steals second successfully with Gordon at the dish. Now 1 out in the inning, 2-2 count. Doolittle from the stretch, and it's going to be strike 3 on the slider from Gordon, so 2 down now. The last hope for the Braves is Andrew McCutchen, the 1-1 pitch to McCutchen. He fights it off, goes the other way into right field for a base hit. Puig is going to come up firing. Rodriguez is being waved around. The throw is cut off the relay, not in time. Rodriguez scores, and this game is tied. I honestly didn't think Benito had a chance of getting home there, but I just thought, what are the chances I'm going to get him home if I keep him at third there? So I just decided to go for it, and luckily enough, the CPU made a dumb play. That throw should not have been cut off, especially with the arm, with the caliber of Yasiel Puig's arm. They should have let that one go straight through. But luckily for us, we get the tying run across. Freddie Freeman would be up next. He strikes out swinging on the slider. So Doolittle's out of the inning, but the damage is done, and this game is tied. We will head to the bottom of the 9th. Jake McGee will come in. He's got a 2.19 ERA. He was picked up, of course, at the trade deadline for the Atlanta Braves, and he's got a man on second. This one's ripped into right, but it will be caught by Cruz. So McGee is through the 9th, and we are headed to extra innings. We've got free baseball here. Philadelphia will turn to Ken Giles now for the 10th. 93 strikeouts in just 73 and a third innings, but a 6.01 ERA. He's either allowed a lot of home runs, or he's gotten very unlucky with the bat. But Swihart up, though. He flies one to center. He put another good jolt in the ball, but this time, once again, just a little too far under it and couldn't quite get it out, so this game remains tied. It's Cruz up with 2 down, 0-2 count. He strikes out. He couldn't hold up a swing there. So that is strike number 3, and we are headed to the bottom of the 10th, still knotted up at 1. It is going to be Enos Carpenter who will pinch hit for Philadelphia. 1 out in the inning. McGee still in there, but Carpenter works the 5-pitch walk, so he represents the winning run for Philly, and he will remain at first. Justin Ruggiano will be the pinch hitter. 1-2 count. Ruggiano fights this one off into center field for a base hit. Carpenter headed around second for third. He will be safe. So it's going to be first and third with just one man out here in the 10th, and it'll be Austin Meadows pinch hitting for the Phillies. Let's see what they will try to do here. First and third, one man down, winning run 90 feet away. The runners are off. It's a suicide squeeze. The ball is fair, and the Phillies win it. It's a walk-off suicide squeeze. How many times do you see that? I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest. I can't remember. Has that really ever happened in like recent baseball history? I can't think of any examples, but if you guys can, definitely let me know in the comments. I will be sure to look through those and look up any examples. But I can't think of a walk-off suicide squeeze ever happening in a regular season or just a major league game, period. But Anyway, that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.